So on this next question, we need to be specific. So you have one thing, one driving goal you have, or one thing you would do to improve the city. So, Mr. Wilder, what would be your one thing, if you're elected, that you would drive to improve the city?
The financial, as I've stated earlier and have stated for 3 years, I believe that is the most important decision that the council makes. I want us to get out of debt. If we get out of debt, we have $8 million extra for the general fund. And yes, I know it's a tough pill to swallow because we have debt going for the next 19 and a half years, and we're about to issue more to put us into the 20-year mark. But I believe that that is the best thing that we can do for this city, is get out of debt, continue to pay things out of the M&O tax rate, and not have a debt servicing rate, and that will attract businesses.
Mr. Sun.
The one thing I would like to do is that we don't want to live in the shadow of other major cities. We want to be a next level. In order to be a next level city of Carrollton, we've been too stagnant. So I'd like to bring international business appeal to the city of Carrollton, such as there's a Korean conglomerate telecommunication company like Samsung, LG. They had a chance to come in, but nobody reached out to them. They're in Capel and Richards, Keller. They're using 100,000 square feet, close to even half a million square feet in Keller. So to bring high-paying jobs to our city, bring our technology to our city, and it could be a next level, then it could be better than other cities, stronger our cities. Thank you.
Mr. Babbitt.
I think if there's one thing, it's going to be to embrace the business partnerships. Okay, to not only, I mean, the jobs and all that's going to come with it, but it's sponsorships as well. It's community relations from the businesses. It's attracting new economy types of jobs like mobile and social. Those that are we've lost out in terms of the high rises. We're not going to get that. We don't have places to build those, but we can certainly attract those loft type of businesses who will thrive based on our creative, rich historical points. Who will thrive in this type of environment and leverage our and certainly with the convenience of Carrollton thoroughfares and so forth, be a mecca that we can establish to help grow our not only our business base, which will ultimately translate to our sales and use taxes, and then ultimately property values.
New developments and redevelopments of our existing centers, and we do have areas that we can't have high rises. The zoning is there. Over time, those areas will begin to flourish. Current and previous leaders know that there is no easy fix and there's no immediate fix. It's going to take time, but by encouraging development, partnering with retail rehabilitation projects and the like, we can bring in and enhance our corners and build our neighborhoods up and reduce our dependence on the debt as we increase our tax revenues.
So you heard a lot of information tonight. I hope, if nothing else, you leave this forum realizing that there are untapped opportunities in this city. I have planned to capitalize these opportunities that bring jobs to Carrollton, high-paying jobs. Tonight, I laid out some of my vision for the city. My vision will take Carrollton from bedroom community to a center of business. So why should we set up for major corporations locating elsewhere? The answer is we should. I am a solid conservative who loves this city. I am raising my family here, and Carrollton is my home. I want Carrollton to be a business-friendly community that I know it can be. I will help bridge the gap that currently exists between opportunity and reality. So thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you. So able to speak with you tonight. I ask you to vote for Young Sung, a new voice, and a new vision on May 10th. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Fox.
Thank you. I was raised, educated, and have experienced leadership. I've become a leader. I have done my best for the community, and I intend to do my best as your next councilman. My faith, as I've said before, my faith and my family are my most important, and if I can't provide for my family in the manner which I feel is the best in enhancing my community, then really I don't know why I'm here. I have always prided myself on stepping up and doing what's right for them and for my community, and that's my goal as your next councilman.
Thank you. Mr. Waller.
Thank you, Jim. I just want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming tonight. I know that you all have better things to do, and I want to thank you for being here, because this is why I run. I run because we have to get involved. In October of 2008, I grew increasingly frustrated with the national government and with the state government. I couldn't go to DC. They weren't in session in Austin, so I went to City Hall. I went to 50 council meetings and work sessions. I was sworn in at my 51st meeting. I've been to 123 so far, Jim. Didn't get to answer that. I'm running because I want us to be accountable to the people. And the best way I can allow us to maintain that accountability is to have a seat at the table. I offer a very unique voice to the city council, as you've seen over the last 3 years. There are many 6-1 votes. It's been a couple of 5-2 votes. I think we've had one 4-3 vote. So things are going well in some regards and not in others. But I want to continue to fight for more transparency, more efficiency, and more accountability. Now, I'd say all this, I'm not to say that the council is bad. I actually enjoy all of the council members, and I enjoy being on the council, and I would love to serve another 3 years. But I know that it's up to y'all in the end. You have 2 choices, 2 good choices up here. And I want to thank Mr. Young for running and for representing himself very well in the community. I do want to address one other thing. I've got just a few seconds left. In terms of reaching out, we reach out to Korea, Taiwan, mainland China, Vancouver, and LA on a regular basis. We were also ranked #1 in economic development in the Metroplex last year, and this year I think currently we're ranked #3, only because Frisco got a very big Dallas Cowboys facility, which puts them at #1 for the moment. And as far as reaching out to Coppell and Keller, I will never steal an entity from another city. Frisco's done that to us, Plano's done that to us, I will never do it to another city. So I thank you all for being out here, and I thank you for your support for Anthony Wilder for Place 2.
Okay, so again, I'm running to bring a new perspective, a neighbor perspective, much like you all, right? A neighbor voice, neighbors helping neighbors, watching out for one another. A businessman's perspective to the table, right? I think we need more of that at the city level, right? When we're talking about budgets, when we're talking about growing businesses and growing and growth and success and creating bustle, success breeds success, right? That's what a business can do. I've been a part of a lot of winning teams, a lot of winning businesses. I took a business out of TI, took it public, and then had a lot of M&A since that time frame and grew a lot of success stories, okay? All the while serving my community, right? Left day in, day out. A neighborhood association president is a 24-hour-a-day job, okay? For those who do it, for those who serve on boards, you know that, okay? And so that's why I'm running. I'm running to basically continue to take that next step. I established term limits for my neighborhood association, so I'm out of a job relative to that. I'm looking for a next one. Help wanted right here, I'm here for you, okay? So that's why I'm running. I want to bring my hard work, my energy, and my creative ideas to the table, leverage technology and everything else, and let's take the next steps, continue to move in the right direction, but most importantly, attract businesses to Carrollton that's going to grow our tax base and optimize our property values. I'm Steve Babick, running for Place 6, Carrollton City Council, and I'd appreciate your vote. Thank you.
I want to thank all our candidates, and I have one last question. Can anybody tell me what anniversary we're celebrating today? Mr. Wilder.
The victory at the Battle of San Jacinto. 178th anniversary.